Hi. I just got back from Asia and I'm quite jet lagged. On my Asia trip, I ended up accidentally junk journaling, so let's get into that. Alright, if you're new here, I usually make art videos where I just do like sketchbook tours, and I also try a lot of different types of medias. But for this video, I just want to talk about the junk journaling section of the sketchbook. This trip was meant to just be vacation, and I was just going to Asia to just relax. I feel like I am high-key workaholic, and the only times I can really relax is when I'm traveling or hiking, basically away from home. So here's a sneak peek into my travels as well as how I was junk journaling. And by accidental, I mean, I think I was traveling with Small Art. You can also check out her YouTube channel if you're interested in cozy art videos. But we ended up just collecting a bunch of junk and we're like, okay, what if we just junk journal? So if you're new here, I'm Ange. I make a bunch of things, and yeah, let's junk journal for the first time together. So this is the first page of the trip. We went to Taipei, Taiwan, and just found some snacks. This is a Japanese snack, but I really liked this strawberry chocolate. I got some gacha as I was there, and then also doodled along the sides. As the first junk journal page, I think I just picked things that caught my eye. I like red. I like this little guy, so I stuck him in. And the thing that I used to adhere everything on was a double-sided tape roller. So that's like a really small, compact tape roller, and I'll show that. I think I want to do like a Asia haul video where I show all the stationery that I bought, because I'm using fountain pens here. I used a lot of new washi tape. This one is actually an artist, Cube Tea. I already had their washi tape and I brought it onto the trip. Other things that we also did was grab stamps from different stations and different stores. So you'll see stamps sporadically in here as well. This was the first cafe that we stopped at. We were still jet lagged, so the only thing open was this cafe. It has pretty good fruit tea. I got this washi tape and then some stamps from different stations. Some doodles over here. This was a very yellow page. Oh, here's a very red page. So this was the red house area of Taiwan, and I got this little mascot guy. It's the mascot of the house. Isn't that so cool? And I also got this new washi tape. There's a lot of new washi tape that I got, and so I will also put the packaging within here. This thing is from a gacha box that I'll show on this page. This little guy is so cute. I got this one in the gacha box. This is the artist, and I really, really like their work. Here's like a little brochure of their characters and information about the artist. And these are all just junk from the same box. And then more doodles inspired by the same artist around. Here's a very blue page. I think I realized as I was junk journaling whatever I was putting into the page first. So that's my process, is I'll find junk and then I will tape it in. And then I start to develop a style for the spreads. So I think because this one, for example, is like very teal green, I wanted something to be a bit light so that it didn't overpower these pieces that I added in. So I have this light blue. And then here I think the vibe was going more into blue. So got some doodles. I have a stamp from a stamp station. Here's some more stamps from other artists, I believe. And then I did save some receipts just because I thought the designs were cool, or like the color was cool. Oh, and this is like a tape that rolls out a design. I had no idea it was gonna say these words. I thought the tape was going to be blank. So now it just says like a bunch of random stuff, but you know, I'm cool with that too. Here's some business cards from stores that we visited, another receipt, and I really love this new washi tape that I got from the brand Soda. I actually bought a bunch of washi tape from that brand. Here is some mochi that we got, And then these were some cool stamps from souvenir stores that we found. I think I'll go more into detail on the different stationery stores and places that we went to in a separate video. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. I think at this point I started realizing that a lot of my junk journaling is very straight on and I wanted some variety. So I started thinking, oh, what if I start adding things diagonally? So I think this is from a snack, and then I started doing more diagonal things. Like this is it's very modest. Be nice to me. But yeah, I had some stamps here. We went to a fountain pen store, so I was testing a bunch of different inks and different pen nibs. I'm so excited to show you guys the haul for the fountain pens. And this is from the same store. They had a lot of stamps there too, which I thought was really cool. Like in general, the stores in Taiwan had their own stamp stations, so we always had our sketchbooks ready for stamping. Here's another soda washi tape. So shiny. I love that. Bless you, Shippo. All right, we got some more diagonal going on. I feel like I'm getting out of my comfort zone now here and just being more creative, I think. We wanted to spend more time on the trip just sitting down and drawing and just feeling inspiration from all the things that we saw and gathered. But I think this trip was it was like fast paced in the sense that we were doing a lot of things and seeing a lot of things, so it was hard to sit down. But there were times like waiting on the metro or waiting for food where we would doodle here and there. And get our creativity and drawing in. So that was fun. That's all these little like nook areas that you see here where I'm able to add things on with tape, slap things on like the junk and stamping, and then in between the negative space I'll start drawing. Speaking of drawing and creativity, I want to take the time to thank the sponsor for this video, Skillshare. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives, filled with thousands of classes from a variety of different experts in the creative industry. I actually want to get better at editing and color grading my videos, and Skillshare has courses over this exact topic. I also want to check out other things like acrylic painting, storytelling, sketchbook layouts, concept design, and so much more. Skillshare is a great resource if you want to try to learn a new thing or to level up your side hustles. And the first 500 people that use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial for Skillshare. Let's learn new things together, and thanks again to Skillshare for supporting this art channel. I think at this point in the trip, things started getting out of order as well, because we would have like things added on or stamps, and then there wouldn't be enough time to draw in between. So for example, like I would get these 3 stamps and maybe this 4th stamp, and then there would be a 5th stamp coming up and I'd be like, oh no, I don't have space. So then I'd have to go to the next page and then stamp. So it's not really in chronological order, but I'm okay with that too. I feel like overall it just gives me a sense of the trip's vibe. And I did try to document the dates, like maybe a range. So this was on April 1st to the 2nd, and then I might go back and draw. So that's kind of what happened here, is I would collect a bunch of things and then come back like the next day to fill in the negative space. This is not junk journaling. This is just like a sketch that I did. I have an idea for this bandana that I want to do, and I kind of just need to execute it. I have so many sketches, but I'll execute it soon. And then this is when we started going to an illustration fair. So I started gathering artists' business cards and their little stickers, which I really loved. A lot of them were like gifts that the artist gave to us, which was really nice. So like I would buy something and then they would give me like 10 additional prints or stickers after that, which was so nice of them. They didn't have to. These are these cool like tabs that I got. I think they're kind of like bookmark tabs, but I ended up using them decoratively, kind of like washi tape. This was from a ice cream slash milk tea place. It was like the wrapping for the waffle, and I just grabbed it. I grabbed the non-oily part and put it in here. This is like a gotcha ruler that we got. So cool. It's like a shark, but out of its mouth comes a ruler. Some stamps. And we did stop by the sun. Oh my God, blessed by the sun. We did stop by this little park area and it had these cactus. So we were sitting down to draw those. Here's some more business cards from artists. So you can see like the illustration fair kind of started here on April 5th, but then throughout these next couple of spreads, I do sporadically have their business cards and other stamps, other places that we went to. Here's a Rainbow Village stamp. I think these two were from the same place. This is a gacha that I got. I bought the whole box. I needed all of them. It's like construction slash vehicles and just random objects in Taiwan. Oh my god, the sun is getting so intense. And then this is like a, I believe it's like a optometry or like a type of building. Miyahara. There's like nice ice cream and just general nice packaging in that building. And here's some more artist stickers and business cards. We got the Family Mart receipt in the back. I felt like I really liked this composition here where it had the receipt diagonally in the back and then everything stacked on top. We stayed at this hotel and they had stamps as well, which I just thought was really cool that everyone made custom stamps for their own like exclusive store. And more stamps over here. And then when we took our big trip from Taipei to Taichung City, I saved this little ticket that it came with. Some more artist stickers and business cards. I just love the colors for these. Like the blue is really nice. And so I kind of doodled over with some light blue. And then these were stamps that artists had at their, at the illustration fair at their own booths, which I thought was cool. Like artists were making custom stamps. It's just like so stamp culture. This was also a artist stamp. And we also went to like a Chikawa pop-up, so I got some little stickers of the guy. Mom is obsessed with Chikawa right now, so I got him some merch, and then along the way I also bought some stationery for myself. Okay, so we were in Taiwan for this first part of the trip, and then we go over to Osaka and Kyoto, Japan. So this is the first spread of Japan. Landing at this airport, they had a stamp for their mascot. We like just happened to stop by the stamp station. It wasn't out, but somebody was walking by and asking the info booth about it, and then the info booth pulled it out. So we almost missed this one. I will say the stamps are harder to find in Japan. In Taiwan, they're mostly all around the information desks or like where the ticketing system is. But in Japan, it's a little bit more hidden. Like they're not all consistently in the information booths. They're like some in random corners, some like all the way across the station. So there's less stamps that we found in Japan, but we didn't make a priority to look specifically for stamps. It kind of was just based off of vibes. Like if we found a stamp, then that'd be cool. And we also, the first thing we ate when we stopped there was udon, and there was this like grandma owned udon shop, and she made us this paper crane, so I had to put it in here. Even though it's like real thick, it had to make a debut here. We also went to more stationery stores, so I did test a lot of ink and pen nibs. This is a cool stamp that I got. It's like double layered. So the blue is one stamp and then the brown is another layer. Did more gacha playing. So here's like one that I got. I follow this artist, and so I'm always looking for their work when I'm in Japan. Here's a sticky note that I got. I believe this is in Gion in Kyoto. I messed up on the stamp. So usually if I mess up on a stamp, I'll just like draw over it or maybe paste something on top. But this is more pen testing. I also went to the Pokemon Center in, I believe it was Osaka. We went to the Osaka Aquarium. So this is a stamp from the aquarium. The next couple of spreads are stamps just from the aquarium. Like they have different stamp stations, which is really nice. Oh, here's a gacha from the same artist. And then this was just like a receipt for the metro, but I liked the little patterns that it had. And we have the Don Quixote receipt, which is like a store for just like general goods, snacks, and a bajillion other things. And it was hard to draw in the aquarium, but I did go back to this page just to doodle based off of the pictures that I took of the fish and marine life. So here's beginning the stamps from the aquarium. Some of them are possessed. Like I pressed down really hard, so some of them bled. But I think in my mind, I wanted the stamp to come out. Like I wanted to press it down harder than lighter because I'd rather have it bleed than not have the stamp at all. This guy's upside down. And yeah, like I said, I went back to draw some of these pages because it's hard to draw in the aquarium. If you've ever been, it's mostly just like a straight walk. Not literally straight, but like you're walking the entire time. Some more stamps. I kind of messed up here, but you know, yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the sketchbook being kind of crazy. These are more stickers from the soda brand that I mentioned. And I also got a sticker from B-Side Label. Wait, actually, let me show you guys. I have the water bottle right here. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Rumiko Takahashi and Inuyasha fan. So I got this sticker. I wish I bought more because now I want to put it on my laptop and my pencil case and just everything. And I only have it on this water bottle that I got for free from Starbucks. This is that artist that I showed you guys earlier. And then some more artists from Japan and Taiwan that we found. So yeah, this one is from B-Side Label though. All right, so this hollow washi tape is also from Soda. I bought so many tapes from them. This is like the packaging from one of their washi tape. I actually didn't demo it in this book yet, but I will soon. And we have the Arashiyama stamp, some more fountain pen testing. Did a lot of fountain pen testing on this trip, so that's why there's a lot of like me labeling the brands and the tip, the nib size. Here's a gacha I did. I got all of them, luckily. This is another gacha machine that I did. I got the frog and I got this like fox raccoon thing. The sun is sunning today. We went to the store in the main street of Kyoto. It had like One Piece, Chikawa Land. And so that store had stamps, which is really cool. Stuck in more receipts in here. And this was a baggage ticket that we got for delivering our luggage to the Kyoto station right before our flight. This washi tape I borrowed from Small Art. She grabbed it from one of the stationery stores. I did not get this one, but I kind of regret not getting it. It's so cute. This is like a washi sticker that I also got. It comes in like separate little rectangles like this, and you gotta peel it. So I guess it's kind of like a sticker. Here is the One Piece stamp. I kind of messed up on this side, but you know, I got the main guy. Pokemon Center purchase. I really liked this stationery store and it ended up having a specific nib and pen that I was looking for. So I'm glad we went on our last day for this. Here's a sticky note that I also bought from Tokyo Hands, which is a stationery store and also like home goods store. And I believe this is the last page of the trip. So sad. It was like 2 weeks of just shopping, doodling and such. And I'm using a architect pen for this one. Here's a receipt from Nana's Green Tea, which has really good sesame drinks and ice cream. I'm a huge like black sesame person. I got this Chikawa card from making a purchase at Chikawa Land. And then this is another gacha machine that I got. I got these two guys. And this entire page was doodled by Small Art. This was not me. Hi, Nori. Say hi. Oh, so close. Yeah, that concludes my accidental junk journaling series. It was fun. It's kind of crazy that the book was starting to do this, but it also managed to hold up. I think having this ribbon was also helpful because it just contained everything together. I ended up also keeping like extra stickers and little goodies that I got in the back pocket of this. So I actually sell these sketchbooks now. They're live on my website. You can find them at peakerart.com and I have 6 color designs. So this one is the cream design. It has like sticker motifs on here, but I actually ended up adding a bunch more stickers on top to create like a custom look. Oh, Nori's little hairs, so cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you are interested in the details of my Asia trip and any other questions that you might have. I do want to do like a stationery haul, maybe go over all the inks that I bought because I recently got into fountain pen drawing and just fountain pen inks and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I post every Monday, noon PST, and like, comment, subscribe. Okay, bye.